Hey, y'all. Welcome back to K&A's What's the Flavor? I heard that you missed us. I missed y'all too.
What's, what's up, everybody? Y'all can see she's so extra. What's
Yes.
going on?
Welcome back. I'm Ariana, and this is
I am Candace, her mama.
my mommy. Okay. So today we're gonna do updates first, and then we're gonna go into our topic, and then boom. Okay? Okay.
Boom.
So, updates. We have a TikTok account. K&A What's the Flavor? We'll make sure I put that in the description below.
Take your time. It's okay. Yeah,
Des-
it is.
Description box below so that y'all could go follow that and keep being updated
Yeah,
every day.
there we go.
I will be doing my daily flavors on YouTube and TikTok now. We have our Mother's Day brunch coming up May 10th at 1:30 p.m. If you want to come, text my mommy for the address.
Absolutely.
Boom.
What we need the people to do.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and share. Okay? And also, so on Fridays, I would normally do a shout out Flavor Friday. So if you want a shout out, either DM us on TikTok, text my mama, leave a comment, and then I will put it in the shout out Flavor Friday. Um, and yeah, so that's pretty much all
And
today.
one, so we do want to say thank you to everybody that has been watching the videos, commenting.
Faithfully.
Yes, because we do see, views are going up, so we appreciate you all for
And I
taking the
love the
time.
compliments
Yeah,
too.
yes, everybody just thinks she's so pretty. Put your tongue in your mouth. Oh my gosh. Yes, so we do. We thank everybody. Even the people. This is like a sidebar, but I'm gonna shout y'all out because y'all talk about it all the time. And in the midst of talking about it, I'm gonna need y'all to hit the subscribe button as well. Everybody on my job, apparently, I don't know how it comes across their feed. All the dudes on my job be like, Nana's got a podcast with her daughter. Yes, I do. Yes, this is my child. We have a podcast. So, in the midst, since you're watching it, hello, thank you for tuning in.
Hola.
Hit subscribe as well.
Oh,
Because one guy, when every time I'm at work, he'll call the work phone. We'll be talking, and then he'd be like, "What's the flavor?" And I just
oh,
be like, "So the fact that you seen it, I said, did you hit subscribe while you talking about it?" So I'm gonna just publicly call y'all out since y'all want to talk about me at work. I talk about y'all online.
yeah,
So
that
yeah.
part.
So but again, thank you to everybody. I don't care how you stumbled across it, how you saw it. We appreciate you taking time to watch it. I know a lot of time the videos are hours, so for you to give us an hour of your time, we appreciate it. We appreciate those that's watching the shorts. Some of them have gotten over thousands of views, and I'm like, I don't even know 1,000 people. So something is being said that people are gravitating towards and watching. So we really truly appreciate you all for taking time out to kick it with us.
Yes, yes, yes.
So today we got our question bowl. We already pulled out a topic. What we talking about today?
We're talking about dating today. So, dating. See, I think my mommy should start.
Dating. So I would say, dating. I think at 14, I think you're too young to date. Really, truly, I do. At 14, you are trying to just get a hold of your life and who you are. So to try to add somebody else into the mix, that can be a lot to deal with. Now you gotta figure out what somebody else like. Now you gotta deal with somebody else's attitude. Now and it's just like, what are you doing? And then at 14, y'all ain't got no jobs. So then it'd be like, can I go out with my friend? Or the young man is like, can I take her out to the movies? I'm not paying for you to go to no movies with no little boy. I'm paying for you to buy him no candy, buy him no Valentine's Day gifts. Because not to mention, y'all kids nowadays is expensive.
You had to mention Valentine's Day.
Cause I'm listen. I'm just we keep it real on here. What you buy that little boy? Mind you, this was not my money. DPS schools decided to give these kids money for going to school. So she had got some money going to school. And what you buy this little boy?
uh, so I bought him a compression shirt, compression pants, candy, Sprite, and then uh, a basket, and yeah.
Too much. Too much. And where is this relationship now?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we give all these things, and now the relationship is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all not ready for it. It's in the midst of it. It's a thing of the relationship ended. It's over because in this it is an expectation of wanting something from you that at 14 you're not ready to give, nor should you be giving at this age. So right now, in most little boy and little girls' minds, is one thing. And that one thing is a major thing in life. So that is why I try to tell you, just hold on. Because it's easy to be in these situations. It's like, oh, I really like you. I want to be with you. And then it's like, you think, oh, we're just gradually progressing. This should be the next step. No, it should not. Not at 14.
No.
No. So dating should be put off for a very long time.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about you dating because, well, we talk about our dating. It's just like getting into my flavor per se,
Okay.
but we getting into each other's flavor.
You can ask me questions.
So what's going on in your dating life? Because if y'all know us, y'all know my mama, y'all know what she's been going through. So if y'all know, IYKYK. So
So I would say for me in this dating season, um, I look at dating a little differently now. I have a different viewpoint on it. So quite naturally, in being in a marriage, you have one set of views, visions, all of that. But then when that's over, to now get back in the dating scene, it's something because there's not a lot of like-minded individuals. It is a lot of self-gratification, a lot of like I told you, little boys want one thing, grown men want one thing too. But then when you have a different viewpoint and you view things differently, it's like, mm-mm, that's not what I'm about. So, how I often tell you that you are to judge a tree by the fruit that it bears, that's the same thing that I'm doing in relationships when it comes to dating. I pay attention to certain things. What is our conversation based off of? If in the first couple days of us talking, you instantly want to have a conversation with me about sex, you're not the person for me. Because unbeknownst to you, that's not even on the table. It's not about to happen. So for you to think that I'm about to talk to you about it in the first couple of days is we're not gonna work. If you can't talk to me about so many other things that are going on in my life, sex is the last thing I want to talk to you about. Then even if we get to the point to where okay, you passed that stage of it, we're gonna pay attention to now how things are when we're dating and we actually go out. I gotta see, are you respectful if you come pick me up? Like, are you blowing the horn for me to come outside? Like,
knocking on the door.
exactly. Like, cause you never, and if you never should you ever let a little boy pull up to your house and blow the horn and you walk outside. If I ever see a little boy do that and you walk outside, I will snatch you back in his house and you won't be going nowhere. That is so disrespectful. Are you opening the door for me when we go out? Or is it just one of them like, hey, baby girl, you got it? Like, no. So you have to have expectations of how you are to be treated when dealing with people. Because if not, they will treat you any old kind of way. They will buy you a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza and expect you to be hot and ready just like that pizza. It's a no for me.
Because it's also like, so recently, like a lot of people, like my generation, a lot of people like to get asked to be like their girlfriend, boys asking to be like girls to be their girlfriend. They decorate a room pretty much saying, "Will you be
What kind
my
of room?
like a
Hotel
whole
room?
yeah?" And be like, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
How old are these kids?
Like they're like 17, 18, like they're older than me. Like, but they like, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And ultimately, like the girls think it's so sweet, but if you really look into like the deeper aspect of it, you will really see like that you're not really you're not really getting a proper will you be my girlfriend? You're getting more like an improper and a disrespectful will you be my girlfriend. So yes, y'all. This
Okay,
is
that's so generally when we do episodes, Kari's not home. He's here now, so y'all may hear him randomly walking around the house. Like right now, he's standing in my face, like trying to talk to me, and he's just a goof. Um, but yeah, so I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. Your brother was. I know you said that they get in hotel rooms, decorating them, saying, "Will you be my boyfriend or my girlfriend?"
yeah.
First off, I can't speak for everybody else. I can't get nobody else shot advice. When it comes to you are to never ask the boy to be your
I
boyfriend.
already know that. That's to me, that's like really weird. It's giving desperate. Like, if you can't wait, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. If you ask him to be your boyfriend, that's how you roll. But with me, I personally think that if you really like me, you should ask me to be your girlfriend. And then also, it's like you're rushing into it because girls mature faster than boys. So girls' maturity is much more higher than boys. So like a girl's like, okay, well I actually want to be in a relationship with you. Like I see myself with you. Boys don't think that fast. Like you gotta give them time. You can't rush it and all that because if you rush it, it's not gonna work out. You don't talk to somebody for 2 weeks and be like, yeah, I want you to be my girlfriend or my boyfriend. You wait, like that's why I messed up. I waited. I was like 2 weeks. It was in a month. It was 2 weeks. A month, 2 months, or 3 months is good. But like I say, a month
You
between
said
one.
a month, 2 months, or 3 months.
Yeah, like
That's
between
not, that's what's
between 1 and 3 months, that's good. I say like a month, but like a 1 month to 3 months is good.
so. What would be? Who would you? Of course, years from now, because it's not right now. Like I said, the first go round, I let you. I was fully aware of what was going on. I seen it. I see you talking to this little boy all the time. You then it's like, oh, this is my boyfriend. I never
My
gave
boo.
you. I never gave you the okay to be in a relationship, and because I didn't say anything in your mind, it was like, oh, we're all good here. Later down the line, when it is acceptable for you to begin a date, which I then feel like realistically is kind of like 17 ish, going into 18. Around the time you're about to be a senior, when it's time for you to go to go to prom, then you have like a little prom date. Things along those lines when you're a little older and you are a little more wiser in certain decisions as to who to really entertain and deal with. What would you be looking for in a boyfriend?
So physical, mental, or emotional, or all three.
Uh, all three.
Okay. Let's start with physical.
First off, put your tongue in your mouth. Let's not get excited and put your tongue in your mouth. You want to see
Okay.
your mom up here with her tongue out?
It's different with me.
Huh?
It's different.
Why is it different?
I do this. You be like, but anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
So actually, I'm gonna start with emotional, then mental, then physical. Yeah. So emotional, I say like respectful and not afraid to express how they feel. Because if you're afraid to express your emotions to someone, then that's not gonna get you nowhere for real. Like you sitting up here, I'm like, what's wrong? And you're like, nothing. I'm not gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna be like, something's wrong. You're not telling me, and I don't mess with that. I need you to be emotionally ready to talk about how you feel instead of saying no or I'm okay and all that. Me?
And so, just for clarity, I just want to make sure I'm following. We're talking about in a 17, we'll just say 17, in a
Yes.
17-year-old young man, you are expecting him to be emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
Okay.
Because personally, you're 17, right? And at 17, if I'm being completely honest, a lot of people are parents at 17. So it's like if people are doing that type of stuff, because obviously you're going to want to be doing that type of stuff, not being a parent, that I'm saying. But like, if you think you're ready to be in a relationship, you should mentally and emotionally prepare yourself for that instead of holding baggage from when you were 6 years old and you're now 17. So that was 11 years later. You're holding baggage. So I'm like, yeah, I can't express my feelings because little Johnny stole my toy truck and I was just stole her. Boy, anyways, like you can't be doing that because now it's just like, okay, like Lil John, you dating Lil John?
She's not giving y'all no grace.
Like, okay, so I understand, like, if it's like some trauma built up, like, oh, somebody was like really bullied you and mentally abused you for it. But if somebody, if you just like, oh, I don't know how to express myself, I'm really just gonna be like, because have you tried? Well, no. So then you don't know. You can't say you don't know how to express yourself because you haven't tried. If you try, you'll probably get there really easily. Like with me, I was having journals since I was like 7. I was having journals, so I could express myself pretty well. So if you can't express yourself and you 17, I'm gonna be kind of like, okay, now, like, what we doing here? So then that's emotional. Now, mental, I would say, know what you want to do with your life. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a lot of 18, 17-year-olds that don't know what they want to do when they graduate high school. Like, oh yeah, I want to play football, or I want to. I'm not gonna give your hopes and dreams up, but like, do not. I want to be in the NBA, or I want to be in the NFL, or I want to play hockey or whatever. That's not really like a good career path because you don't know if that's gonna work out. Like,
So you want them to be emotionally intelligent.
yes,
You want them to know their careers. You out here. Basically, everybody can't join the NFL and the NBA, huh?
no. It's like you really can't just. I'm sorry, we're finna graduate high school and you talk about someone being an NFL player. Like, okay, if you do that, round of applause. But if that then you try to get into the NFL and it's just like, well, I didn't make it in. Okay, so what you gonna do now? Oh, I don't know. I have 3 career paths built up and they all the same medically. It's all the same, pretty much. Actually I have 4, but 3 are the same field and one is a whole completely different field. Like I know what I want to do in my life. I have 2 like 4 colleges I know I want to go to. Like I know what I want to do with my life when I grow up because I was always taught from a young age to know. I'm sorry. Hello, Kari. Hello. I've been staying here for 20 hours and I ain't literally been saying I want to have two.
Kari wants to speak to the people. Lean in, Kari, and say hello to everyone.
Well, hello. Hello. Expressing your feelings are really good because if you don't express them, how will people know how you feel? And then if you just be silent, that's pretty much not being like a expressing your feelings because you should tell an adult or a friend. how to express your feelings.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
thank
how.
you.
Okay, what do we want the people to do? Can you tell them?
End the video.
No, they gotta do what?
Subscribe, hit
They can't see you. There we go.
like, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss no videos when we post them.
That part.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much for hopping in on us today on K&A What's the Flavor. We appreciate it.
All right, see
All
you
right.
next time.
We're gonna. Well, if you leave us be, we'll wrap it up and then we'll kick you with you. Okay. Okay. Just come on now. Come on. We're sorry for the
Yeah, we're
interruption.
sorry, y'all.
Okay. So we are. When you begin dating, you want him to be emotionally intelligent.
and know what you want to do with your life.
Okay. Great.
But
All right.
I wasn't done.
All right. I'm sorry.
So
I'm here
also,
for
y'all,
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sniffling and stuff. I'm trying my hardest not to sniffle in the mic. So, another thing is just like with me, I know what I want to do with my life. Like, I have 4 career paths that I want to go down. I have 4 colleges that I will want to go to, and like, I have plans, like backup plans, just in case one thing doesn't happen. But I always know which one I hope and pray will happen. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, like I don't want you to work at McDonald's your whole life. Like, okay, working at McDonald's, you can get to like a good position. Like, you could become the manager or something, but not at 32. Like,
At 32, wait a minute, how we jump 32?
because I'm saying, like, if you don't know what you want to do in your life at 17, what you are you like? If this relationship do end up lasting, what are you going to want to do with your life then after that? Like, I would need to know this stuff ahead of time so I can help you because I will help you. Like, hey, you want to go to this college? I'll help you write your college essay. Because I wrote my own essay to come into the school I was going to go to. I was like, why are you making that face?
Because I, yeah, I need you to, yeah. It, I'm trying to figure out which way to go with this. Um, he should be able to write his own college essay to get into
But I'm
school.
not saying I'm gonna write it for you. I'm
You just
saying
said you would write it. It's on the camera at
I
like
said how. I said
at
like
21 minutes.
I
It's
meant
a
to say
change.
help.
No, you shouldn't have to help him write a college essay paper.
Yeah.
Because again, we're are you trying to date with intention or are you just trying to have fun? What will be your plan when you began dating? Okay, right. So we're dating with intentions. Both of y'all are in a high school that requires you to put forth some effort. So if he is needing you to write his paper to get into school, I'm not trying to be funny, but that's probably not the one that you need to be with. This ain't like your local, you know, community high school. This is a high school that you had to test to get into. This is a high school that you had to also write a essay as to why you should be selected to go to. So this isn't just a regular school. If when it's time for him to go to college, he needs you to write this paper for him. What you been doing the last 4 years, my guy? And if you've been skating by life and everybody has been doing everything for you, this is yet again, you shouldn't want to be with him. Because what he's now expecting is you're going to now be the next person that helped him skate through life. At what point are you going to then do your own work? Well, I got to do the work for you. One thing you should learn from your mama, make better choices than what I made. I done had some people that wanted to just skate in life. And I was the one making sure that the wheels was greased up so that they could just keep on skating. I'm the one behind you pushing you to just keep skating. No, that's not what you should be looking for. That's not what you should go after. You should legit be looking for someone that is showing that they have leadership qualities. You should be looking for somebody that, okay, you're in certain clubs that require you to do work. The next time that you write an essay shouldn't be for college. You should have been doing that to apply yourself all throughout high school. You emotionally intelligent, it sounds amazing that is something that you would strive for. But I'm gonna just tell you, a lot of young men, a lot of grown men are not emotionally intelligent. A lot of people realistically need to go and lay on somebody's couch. Plug for all therapists. Go to Psychology Today and locate you one. And go lay on that couch and talk about what you're going through. Because at some point you have to take accountability. Your life is your life. Have things happen in your life that were beyond your control? Absolutely. You're not alone. It's happened to a lot of us. But what you do moving forward is up to you. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't do that. It's not just men, it's women too. But so yes, it sounds amazing that you're looking for someone to be emotionally intelligent. Just know that your dating pool, whereas it may have started off as big as this wall behind us, that joint just got about as small as that picture when you said you want somebody that's emotionally intelligent. And again, it's nothing wrong with that. It's fine for you to weed your pool down because a lot of times what we do in life is because we then see that every dude that we have met has not been emotionally intelligent. We then get to the point of we just gonna settle for, all right, I'll take you because you're not as bad. You know how to say, nothing. But I know that that nothing means that you mad today. So I kind of then begin to decipher what your lack of communication means. And I make it work for me. No, no, no. Have your standards set and keep them there. So it's nothing wrong with you wanting somebody that is emotionally intelligent. Wonderful. There's nothing wrong with you wanting somebody that is career focused and career driven. They know what they want to do in their life. Perfect. It's nothing wrong with you. We haven't even gotten to the physical, whatever those elements are. It's nothing wrong with you having these standards, but just remember them when you begin to date because it's not it's not as easy as everybody think it is. Like, of course, for me, quite naturally getting back in the dating scene, you sit there and it'd be like, whoa, like
Mm-hmm.
this is something. Like we can have the conversation, we could talk about everything, and you could tell me one thing, and then I begin to see something different. So now for me, I have to stick to my guns and be like, no, I'm not about to lower my standards and say that I'm about to just settle for you. I'm sorry, I need somebody that is set in a career already. I don't need you to just be starting your career at these big ages that these people be. I need you to have a career established already. I need you to have already been putting into your 401k. I need you to already be set into having money already in your retirement. Not you saying, I just started this career a couple years ago. Congratulations and kudos to you, but that's not for me. And for somebody else, that may work, but that's not what I'm wanting. For me, it is also big of you having a relationship with Christ. I don't need it to just be you know who he is. That's great. But do you know how to pray? Because
Very
a
much.
lot of what we're going to face in life is going to require that we're able to pray through it. We have faith that God will be there to see us through it, and we're trusting and believing in the Lord. But if you're not there, it's nothing wrong with that for someone else. But as for me, that doesn't work. So I think when it comes to dating, the key is knowing what it is, what you want, and not wavering in that when somebody comes along out of desperation just to say you have somebody. But also in your singleness, because we often talk about dating, but in your singleness is when you should begin to work on yourself. In your singleness, like you said, it's easy for us to point the finger at somebody else and say that, oh, these young men shouldn't have childhood trauma and childhood wounds. That's fine. But also, you have to work on yourself as well. You got to work on your attitude. You got to work on how you talk to people. You got to work on being patient. In that, if you go to the Bible and loving and like what love is, you need to begin to work on those things right now. So when you get with somebody, you're able to display them because love is patient. So if you know that patience is something that you really ain't got right now, you probably shouldn't be worried about dating because once you start dating somebody, you're going to have to be patient because once it gets to, oh, I love you, yeah, you're going to have to be patient with them. Love is kind. You need to work on if you could be kind. And how do you do that? You do that by working with the people that are around you. Are you kind with your brother? Are you kind with your friends? Like really right now focus on yourself. Oftentimes we're worried about what's next. Oh, I want to be with somebody. Can you be by yourself and be good by yourself? Because let's not, dismiss the fact that you do have like daddy issues. Your dad hasn't been in your life ever. Have you really worked through those things? Don't get with a man and be like, oh, well, I didn't have a daddy growing up. Okay, well, now is the time for you to work on that. If you need to go to see somebody's therapist and you need to go lay down and you need to have conversations about that, now is the time to do so. Don't get with somebody's son and now he about to be your dumpster for you to dump everything on to be like, well, I didn't have a daddy growing up. You just realized that? You didn't know that beforehand. For little boys, oh, my mama didn't love on me and hug me. You just realized that when you met me? Like, no, mm-mm. So before we're jumping off into dating, let's be healed. Let's be whole. Let's work through our own stuff before we bring somebody else into the equation. That's why I say you should wait. It's no rush to do it. You got all your life. Yes, marriage is a beautiful thing. And I hope and pray to be married again. But in the midst of all of that, until I get there, I'm about to enjoy Candace. Let me work on me. Let me heal from the things that I went through in the marriage that didn't work. Let me see, because a lot of stuff was brought to the table, to the surface that I was unaware of. So it's like, okay, now let me begin to sort through this. Because it is, it's times I could be a little rude, I could be a little mean, my mouth might not be the best, I might say some things. Now let me work on that so I don't wound anybody else because I didn't take the time to work on me. It's easy to want to rush into something, but no, take your time. So dating, I believe, it should be when you are a little older to really understand what it is that you're getting into. Right now, if you just want to have friends, there's nothing wrong with having friends. But when you start dating and it's like, oh, now you're giving your body and you begin to do things that grown married folks do, you should be a little older for that. Tell your group chat that we're recording a whole video. Who is this? That's your mama. That's my mama. So we're recording live. She want to talk. Hello, Grandma. Yes. Hello, Grandma. This is the episode. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. The bathroom. This episode here has been an adventure. It's hard. All right, get out the door. Yes, and we're recording. We got Kari that won't leave. My mama's calling. This was a good episode. We got a good topic. All right, and it's like, yeah. So dating. Yeah. Honestly, you should just wait. It's no rush right now. But again, you're off to a good start in some of the qualities that you will be looking for when you are dating. Like I said, I would add man of God should be the first thing on your list. I was gonna get there. That should be first. Jesus is the head of your life. He should be the head of your relationship as well. Okay. And your mother will take her own advice as well. Yeah. I need you to know that Jesus Christ is the head of your life. Okay. And if he's not the head of your life, that is fine for your life. I just can't do life with you. So, yeah. Okay. What else about dating you want to know? Um, what's your mental, emotional, and physical types? What's my mental? Yeah. Um, I also agree that you should be, I would say, emotionally aware. You should know how to communicate what it is that you're feeling. Um, at this day and age, you should know how to express yourself. Um, I'm noticing like a lot of people are just now becoming aware that they have childhood trauma. I need you to be willing to work through it. Once you know better, you should want to do better. So once you become aware of something, you should want to work through it. Is it a process? Absolutely. Is it work? Yes. But so is life. Um, and to those that are not ready to work, again, I can't say this enough. That is okay. I'm just speaking for myself moving forward. What will I look for? I need you to be willing to do work. I need you to be willing to commit to therapy. And for anybody that does go to therapy, you going for a month, that's not kids. That's not gonna do nothing. You need at least 8 to 12 sessions to begin to see
Change.
a little change. It's not even gonna be a whole lot after 8 to 12 sessions. And that's if you go weekly. So that's like 2 to 3 months that you first initially begin to see something. Um, and I need you to be willing to commit to the process of changing. Know what it is that you want out of life and be working towards it or already working in it. If you are an entrepreneur, that is great. Kudos to you. But being an entrepreneur requires a totally different mindset anyway. Like they have a grind hard mentality. Like they're all about business. Which again is a great quality. But I need to be able to see it to know where I begin to get in and help you and where I could be of a help. Um what else you said emotionally? Again, like I told you, God fearing for sure. Not just a casual relationship with Christ, it needs to be an active one because moving forward in life, love, relationships, that is key because life is going to throw you problems all the time. As long as you got breath in your body, rest assured, trials and tribulations will come your way. How do you navigate through those? Are you in this joint panicking, or are you like Jesus in the boat and you got your I ain't got my pillow, y'all, because normally I say I got my pillow, but I got my blanket because when life throws me trials and tribulations, I got my blanket and I'm just lay down at the Father's feet and I'ma chill because I know that He is going to get me through it. But if you and this boy panicking, we got to work on that. So for me, spiritual is first, mental, be willing to commit to the or already in the process of healing through therapy. Um, Career wise, I feel like you should already be in it. Like I stated before, that's necessary. And health wise, I need you to be willing to go to the doctor. When I get with you, don't be all of a sudden now you ain't been to the doctor prior to this. You laughing, but you'll learn as you get older. Black men, please do better. We love you, we value you, and we need you. So go
Also,
to a
don't be
doctor.
ashamed to go to the nail salon and get your nails like cleaned and stuff because that's the actually like some girls might think it's weird, but I'll say majority girls like when you're clean. Like even your feet. I don't know. That's nasty. Ashy toes, long toenails. Like go to the nail salon, get that done. Like oh, like I should not feel your toenails through the socks. Like that's terrible.
At
Like
14, you shouldn't feel my toenails
but
nowhere.
like
But okay.
I'm saying in general.
Got it. I just wanted to put that out
Like
there.
in general, like take care of your hygiene. Go to the dentist.
Oh my gosh.
Go just
Your auntie would love to hear you say that. That is key.
go to the
That is
dentist.
key. I need it like it's so necessary.
One because I say go to the dentist because I've been having issues with my teeth. So like yeah, like of course, so just go to the dentist. Because you might need to get a monthly cleaning. But don't get veneers because veneers is not doing nothing either. Like if I'm being so completely honest, your health did like God gave you what He wanted you to have. Don't go get your teeth filed down to get fake teeth on top. And mind you,
Some people have to do that because they didn't take care of the teeth that God
okay,
gave
get
them.
some dentures. But your breath be
So,
stinking if you got veneers. Because you can't just brush your teeth. You're brushing fake teeth. Yeah, you gotta go to the dentist. Thank you. You got infection in those teeth? You have to go to the dentist.
yeah, I don't know if your breast stinks because you got this. I don't know, but I do know that that has become a popular trend.
To getting veneers. And
Because
also grills.
but it's
Permanent.
but you have to take care of your teeth. It's like in life, you get baby teeth, and then you lose those, and then you get your permanent teeth. Your or they call them your adult teeth.
The only exception for not having adult teeth is me, for example, getting them pulled. They should not be falling out your mouth at your grown age. Let's make that clear, please. And this is coming from me because one thing about me, even my friends, I like when my friends have good teeth. I like when if you smile so much, because you can't have messed up teeth and be smiling a lot. Well, me, it was an exception because I was a kid. If you grown and you talk about people, and especially in high school, if you being messy and
Wait, is people in high school without teeth?
people at high school have messed up teeth now. And like in middle school, in sixth and seventh grade, I knew not to talk about nobody because my teeth was messed up. But when it came to eighth grade and now ninth grade, I have braces. And let's make it very clear. A light-skinned girl has braces who has glasses and who has long hair is beautiful to a lot of people. So realistically, you're saying, oh, but you got braces. Okay. At least I could afford to get them fixed. Like, what you want me to do? Sit here and cry?
But that brings up another very good point. Getting your teeth fixed, that can be expensive. Because let's not just flex and be like, because let's be clear, your mother
Okay.
can't afford because that's a hefty little bill.
And then when you get your teeth fixed, we're a retainer. So then it's like your hygiene is still good because they're not shifting back. You have to keep up with your hygiene if you want to date somebody or if you want to talk to somebody. You have to keep up with yourself to keep up with another person, if that makes sense.
Not just if you want to talk to somebody else. You should take care of your teeth
For
because
yourself.
yeah, because once they fall out and the permanence,
You don't want to
they
be
don't grow
running
back.
around knit all your life.
Bro, you cannot have bad teeth.
I don't know. Like this episode is hilarious.
Because it's like telling you about how you should expect your dating life to be. It's going to be hilarious because some people's dating life is funny. I won't lie to you. I get a little kiki ha ha in some people dating life. Lizzie be like, oh, that's what you deal with? No. It's like, if you're, no, just no.
I'm sorry, y'all, but in all seriousness, that is a very good valid point. Um, your personal hygiene and your health is important, and those are things that you should be taking care of, whether you're dating or not. Again, getting yearly physicals is necessary.
And another thing, if you wear glasses, trust me, this is the longest I have had these glasses. You need to get your eyes checked every year. This is the longest, okay? So just if you wear glasses, also do that because that's also a part of your hygiene and your health for it. Because your eyes are important. Um, yeah.
So basically, before you try to entertain someone else in life, you
Make
should
sure
be
you're in
taking.
check.
Make sure your eyes are
And
good.
also another thing
She
is
got a lot of things for y'all on this dating tip.
because it's like
I think
it's
you was
also
ready for this.
like it's dating and friendships too, but mostly dating.
Your friends, they gotta enjoy it.
Okay. I would say if your personality is ugly and nasty, to me, you're ugly and nasty.
Bro, don't be mean.
Personality matters more than looks. So I will say you could be the most beautifulest person ever.
What's that word?
Beautifulest. Yeah, I made it up.
Oh,
You could
you
be
have
the
to be
most
beautiful.
beautifulest person ever.
And you said it again.
You could be gorgeous. You could be outstanding. But if your personality stank and ugly, to me, you're an ugly person now. I'm sorry. Like this one girl at my school, she's a really pretty girl. I will tell you that. She's really pretty, but her attitude is terrible. So she ugly to me. Okay. If you are pretty to me, I will give you your props. But if your attitude isn't can't make up for your looks, to me, all that prettiness is out the window.
Did you say prettyfulness?
I said prettiness.
I was say, dog, you make up one more word on this
You
episode.
made up that word. I don't know what you got going on over there. But all that prettiness is out the window. Like you will still be gorgeous, but your personality's not making up for it. Personality is higher than looks to me.
So, okay, on the flip of that, so if you have someone that is not so appealing to the eye, but they have a loving personality.
I would be your friend. I couldn't. I'm sorry. I could be your friend.
What? You couldn't date them?
No,
But they got a nice personality.
it's good for a friendship.
No, what?
If you're okay, my thing is, like I said, personality is better than looks. But that's in a friendship wise. If your personality is good and your looks is good, so they both equal, then took. You're took by me now. Because you also got to think about it.
They took by you.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to be the one seeking after nobody. You're to be sought after.
I know, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah. But I would say, like, if you have a good personality, you look good, you smell good, you take care of yourself, your grades is good, you smart, ooh,
Then you have to get
you're
old.
awesome. But if your personality's bad and you look good and your hygiene is terrible and you play sports and value your sports more than your education, then it's just like you alright now. It's just like
So in school, there are people with poor hygiene.
yes. Oh, please, please. That is. I was sitting in the lunch line.
Hey, my couch didn't do
I'm
that.
sorry, couch. I was sitting in
Gentle.
the lunch line and
Kiss your God.
I was sitting there and this boy was in front of me. And I was just like this the whole time in the lunch line.
That was your face. That's not nice.
Yeah, he could have seen me.
What if he turned around? You right there. Talking about,
I was next to my friends. Like, I do that with you. I did that in church today. She sat there with her fist in my face, and I was like,
You
like,
could have said,
so,
excuse me.
but it's just like, people hygiene is bad. It's just 7 years old, some people hygiene is bad.
They don't be talking about me. You know I'm right here, bro.
Wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, you are.
yeah.
But like in dating, you always have to make sure that you're good first and then worry about somebody else because you matter more because a relationship is two people and you're one of them two people. So you need to make sure that you're good.
That's a really good. I like that. A relationship is two people, and you're one of those people. Now, that's facts.
And it's also like that in a friendship too. A friendship is two people. So you're one of those people. And I'm gonna make this clear because this does not have nothing to do with. I mean, this also does kind of have something to do with dating. If you date somebody and y'all break up and it was a bad like breakup, but the relationship was good, I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with a lot of people. You don't miss them. You miss what you had with them. And that's in friendships, that's in relationships, that's in a lot of things. Because you could miss what you had with that person, but you don't miss them for real. Because what they did to you wasn't what was necessary. What what y'all had was you and that person together, intertwined, like interlinked. So if you miss what y'all had, that's because it was you in there too. That was your touch and their touch. But let's be honest, if it was just you, you're like, ooh, like if it was just that person, you're like, ooh, like I don't know, like half the things that's going on is because of us together. If you really took time to look at that person's traits and all that, you would realize that they wasn't really a good person for real. But that's also why you need to make sure when you're looking to date somebody, you look at their outer shell, inner shell, and how they react to certain things. You don't just jump into it because you might be jumping into something, you might jump into an abusive relationship, domestic violence relationship. You might be jumping into a lot of things because you're looking at their outer shell, but not how they are in like inner. That's what I will say. So
That's that's facts. It's good information. Good tips. I would also say a good thing to do is to journal and write things down because it's easy when you are dealing with somebody, whether it's dating or just a friendship. When you're dealing with somebody and things are good, they're good. But the bad things we tend to forget. And once it's over, we tend to want to go back to something that we may not necessarily need to go back to. So it's important to write down your lived experiences in the moment because I've recently had to do that. You go through a situation to where it's like, okay, you begin to miss a person. It's kind of like what you were just saying. This was a part of you at one moment. So you begin to miss the person, and it's like, oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should call. Maybe I should say something. But then when you look back and you read your feelings real time or what was real time later, that will humble you in the worst way. Because even my, oh, I should call, I read my journal and was like, girl, you pick up that phone, I'm going to be me myself.
And another thing is also if you confide into people. So if you confide to people and like you tell that person, oh, I miss them, and they try to tell you, like, I don't think this is a good idea. Like, low key, you shouldn't do that. Like, think about everything they put you through, and you sit there and you ignore what they said. You're pretty much proving their point of that you you miss what they y'all had. You don't miss them because what y'all had was you and that person together. So now it's just like you're trying to. Sorry, y'all. It's yeah, but you're trying to mend something that you had with the other person, but at the same time, you really got to think about how it ended to know what you want back.
Yeah, those are all good tips and tools to remember. So again, all of this as you really break it down and begin to talk about it and dissect it, this is a lot. Dating is a lot. So you should wait to do it. Because at 14, you're trying to process emotions, hormones, high school, school. If you got extracurricular activities you in, it's so many other things that you could focus on. To add something as complex as dating into this is an added stress that you really could wait to endure because it's a lot. It's not easy. Can it be rewarding? Yes. Can it be enjoyable? Absolutely. But it also can be heartbreaking. It also can be hurtful. It also can be mentally draining. It could be because not to mention if you're dealing with somebody that manipulates you in your situation, like that's a whole nother conversation. So it's like why bring all that on you right now and you could really just wait. So just focus on you, work on being your best self, bettering you, because once you start, it's like the can of worms. Once it explodes, it's like everything goes everywhere, and trying to stuff it back in is not as easy as it was to get out. So if you can just hold on to just let me focus on Ariana. I don't gotta worry about no little boy right now. Just leave him where he be. Cause then with that, then it comes sex. And then with sex it comes possible pregnancies, STDs, cheating. And it's like, what in the world? Just wait. It's not worth it. So that is your mother's take on dating.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add? You have talked about the folks that don't clean themselves, don't brush their teeth. This has been an episode for sure.
Yeah. And also just make sure that you're on top of your stuff and that you know how to clean up and you know how to cook. That that's for like older dating people like my mama. Not saying you old.
Wait, pause. I don't talk to people know they know how to clean and cook.
Well, I'm saying if you're
Cause I'm
not,
about certain stuff you got to give credit to in the stew. I've had some people that knew how to
but
cook quite well,
but
cook better than me. So I
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's neither here nor there. But yeah, I understand. They should know how to cook and clean.
Especially if you're like in your 20s, 30s,
I
40s,
say I'm not talking to way in their 20s.
50s, 60s, or if you're in your 70s, you should be dying down a little bit. If you're
They should be what?
not dying, wait,
Dog. What?
wait,
Where is this going?
dialing down.
Oh, dialing.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said dying. I was about to say, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, in your 80s, you should be married and having like a dog or a cat or a goldfish or some plants. In your 90s, you should be in a wheelchair or a chair, sitting down watching TV.
Okay, whatever.
Or sitting
Girl,
down.
girl.
I'm
What?
just saying, like, in 20, 30s, 40, 50s, 60s, you should know how to cook and clean. And if you don't and you're 60, what have you been doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll give you respect if you do, but
Oh,
you
gosh.
just, yeah. Like my granddaddy, he didn't know how to cook, but he could clean.
First of all,
He knew how to cook a little bit, but
I was about to
but
say,
as he got older, he
don't.
didn't want to cook.
I was about to say,
Cause
don't do my daddy.
my granddaddy knew how to cook, but as he got older, he didn't want to cook for
He
him no
wasn't making
more.
a whole lot.
He made spaghettios. Those was outstanding.
And even if he didn't cook,
He made
he knew
money.
how to work
And he
to
made
make money, and we ain't never miss a meal. Okay?
okay.
So
Yeah,
don't come for
cause
my daddy.
I'm not coming for your daddy. That's my granddaddy.
Listen,
Cause he
God
probably
rest
spent
his
like a
soul.
good $20 on pizzas every week.
God rest my daddy's soul. I
My
miss that
alright.
man. I miss him. But yeah. So yeah, this has really been interesting. So I'm looking forward to this flavor for this episode. So before we get to flavor of the episode, I'm sure y'all probably got comments about this one. I look forward to reading them. Text me as
Okay.
always.
Listen, I'm telling y'all this because low key is getting kind of on my nerves. If y'all see my shorts and my TikToks that I take about good, y'all don't know how many times I be stopping to record it because I be mixing up my words. If I take a good 5 minutes to make y'all a TikTok or a short and y'all sit there and y'all view it and y'all don't like it, don't keep playing with me.
What if they didn't like it? You can't make somebody like something they didn't like.
What do I not do? Okay, pretty face, talk about God and have a lot of energy, and y'all don't want to like it. Like I'm really confused.
This
And
child.
then y'all don't be leaving comments. I love Rhea because Rhea leaves a comment. Okay, she leaves her comment. So shout out to Rhea.
Because she would shout y'all out.
Yeah, she puts her comments,
My gosh.
and she be texting me too, and I really be like, oh, period.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
started a whole group chat with us. That was funny.
yes.
Yes. So
Please,
again,
like, comment, please.
calm down.
Because
That's not going to make anybody want to comment.
no,
You're really aggressive.
I'm not trying to be aggressive. It's just
What was the love the other day? I mean, the flavor the other day.
it was a lot of
Love
flavors.
and self control. It's calm down, Skipper.
Oh, you watch my
Calm down.
flavors.
And I like them, so just calm
Yeah,
down.
I be seeing she be liking them.
Yeah.
But
So
like,
okay.
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
So what would you like the people to do again? Let's
Like,
Wait, no, let me say
comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and share.
All right, so you got 5 tasks that I already would like for you to do. Please, I'll be the nice one. If you don't mind, if it's not too much, hit the little like button, subscribe.
like and subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss no videos when we post them.
In the word of Kari, hit that bell so you don't miss no episodes when we post them. Yeah. So in this episode, this is essentially what you're gonna get on this channel. As we continue to grow, we will keep the us part in it because this is who we are. Like these are the conversations that we have. This is how our house operates. It is quite hilarious at times.
We're
Um,
respectful to others.
yeah, it's a day in the life of K and A. So yes, we appreciate you all for tuning in for another episode. Flavor of the days will always again be posted in the mornings. Any comments you have, leave them below. Text us. We definitely look forward to the engagements. She just let y'all know how much it means to her as she's off the camera now. What she's doing.
I love you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
My bad, y'all. Corey,
Yeah. Anyway, so upcoming events we do have this upcoming Saturday, May 10th, is the Mother's Day brunch. Mothers, we're asking that you come on out, bring your daughters for a good time. We will have food, games, drinks. If you've ever been to any event that I've hosted, you kind of know how things typically go. We're gonna have a good time. I'm not asking for any set amount. However, if you want to just leave a love donation, we greatly appreciate it. If not, again, it's also understood. Don't mean you can't come. Still come and have a good time with us. There'll be plenty of food, plenty of fun, plenty of games. So just come on out so we can celebrate our mothers because we truly have some phenomenal women that have raised us. Um, Also, May 24th, our in person mother to mother, friend to friend meetings will begin back up. Those are essentially when we get together
The flavor.
and we
Hey.
we kick it with our daughters and we have conversations kind of like how the podcasts are. We just really sit and have talks. We have our bowl of questions that the young ladies typically ask and we give them advice. So those in-person meetings will begin again May 24th. Can't wait for those because as y'all saw in this episode with Ari, imagine that among like 10, 12 other young ladies. It is truly eventful, but I love it. So we'll definitely be starting those back up. And that is all that I have for upcoming events. And anything else you got?
I just got my flavor.
All right, our flavor. Kari wants to say one last thing to the people.
I love you. Make sure you don't miss a video when we post them. And peace out.
All right, that was from Kari.
Okay.
Our flavor for this episode is
I just wanted to
Sorry.
That was so like
so
it's flipping time.
this is a great video. What's the flavor?
Today's flavor is love, joy, peace, and gentleness.
Those are good. I would say,
Ooh, let me open it.
let's see. Relationship wise for dating. When dating, I think love should definitely be in the mix. Joy, peace,
Yeah.
patience,
and look.
kindness, goodness, faithfulness,
The whole thing?
gentleness,
The whole thing.
and self
The
control.
whole thing.
So every single one of the fruits of the spirit is what is necessary for a healthy relationship. Because if you're dealing with a relationship that is a loving relationship, you're gonna need all of those things for it to last and for it to work. So
For you today. And goodbye.
all right.
Love you.
In the words of Kari, that is all we got for you today. As always, we love you all and just remember that God loves you more.
Thank you for tuning in with the KNA What's the Flavor. See y'all tomorrow morning. Bye bye.